Harper Audio presents Blue Christmas by Mary Kay Andrews, performed by Isabel Keating. Copyright 2006 by Whodunit Incorporated. Production copyright 2006 by HarperCollins Publishers. I was just hot gluing the last popcorn and cranberry strand to the second of two 5-foot-high topiary Christmas trees when my best friend came breezing in to Maisie's Daisy. Bebe Loudermilk stopped dead in her tracks and gazed around the first floor of my antiques shop, wrinkling her nose in distaste. She gestured toward the half-empty crates of apples, oranges, and kumquats scattered around my work table, at the halved pineapples and the pomegranates spilling out of grocery sacks, and at the freshly fallen drifts of popcorn littering the floor. "What the hell?" she said dramatically. There are very few statements Bebe makes that are not laden with drama. "Are you now turning to fruit vending as a sideline?" She shook her head sadly. "And I thought you were doing so well with antiques." "Christmas decorations," I said, pressing the popcorn strings onto the surface of the topiary tree, which I'd already covered with what seemed like a whole orchard full of tiny green crab apples and kumquats. "For the historic district decorating contest." "Oh," she said, drawing it out. With one tentative fingertip, she tapped the tree I'd completed, knocking off a kumquat, which rolled onto the floor, joining half a dozen other pieces of fallen fruit. "Cute," she said dismissively. "Cute? Is that all you can say? Cute? I've spent 3 whole days with this project. I've blown a good $300 on fresh fruit and nuts and styrofoam forms and strung what feels like 10 miles of popcorn and cranberries, and just look at my hands." I held them out for her to see. There were needle pricks on my fingertips, hot glue burns on my palms, and multiple bandages from self-inflicted skewerings. "Criminal," Bebe said. "But why?" "Because," I said, "I am, by God, going to win the commercial division decorating contest this year, even if I have to cover the entire surface of this building with every piece of fresh fruit in Savannah." Again, why would you bother? I mean, what's in it for you? "Pride," I said. "Last year, I really thought I had it sewn up. Remember, I did that whole deal with the gilded palmetto-fronds and magnolia leaf swags, and I had all the dried okra pods and pine cones, and I didn't even make honorable mention? They gave first place to that stupid boutique on Whitaker. Can you believe they won with those lame-o kudzu vines and hokey birds' nests and stuffed cardinals? I mean, stuffed birds. It was absolutely Hitchcockian." "A tragic oversight, I'm sure," Bebe said, looking around the shop. "Remind me again why it was so crucial that I come over here today." "You promised to watch the shop," I said. "There's an auction at Trader Bob's over in Hardyville that starts at noon. This close to Christmas, I can't afford to close up while I go on a buying trip. I was also hoping you might help me put up all the decorations before I leave in an hour." She sighed. "All right. What are we doing?" I gestured toward the pair of topiary trees. "Help me drag these outside. They're going in those big cast-iron urns by the front doors. Then we've got to tack up the over-door plaque with the pineapples and lemons and limes, and swag the grapevines around the show windows. I've got 2 kinds of grapes, green and red, and we'll hot glue those once the vines are in place. Then the only thing left is the window display, but I'll set that up once I get back from Hardyville." With a maximum amount of huffing and puffing, and some very un-Christmas-like swearing when Bebe broke an acrylic nail, we managed to get the decorations in place. "There," I said, standing out on the sidewalk, gazing at our masterpiece. "Take that, Babaloo."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?